Hey everybody, welcome to Beyond the Horror. I apologize, I sent out all of the invitations. Oh, good God. Blake?
I'm Tanya, I'm with Good Morning America.
You need to take care of this for me, please.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. I've got y'all's VIP wristbands for the Dirk Bentley concert that's happening on October 17th.
Thank you. And Blake, if we could also make sure that we don't have to, I'm sorry, I'm live right now. If that we, if it's going to happen right there, that, we're going to be cool. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We are getting Good Morning America is outside and they are giving us our wristbands and our stuff like that for the show that's coming up here in a couple of days. So I apologize. It seems like you were going to only have me today because I sent out invitations to everybody and I've not garnered a response. So I apologize. You have me. Let's go on ahead and let's talk about episode 4 of American Horror Story. All right, so this one was about 11/9, and a lot of us thought that it was going to be about November 11th, September the 11th, but that it was backwards. It was meant to be 9/11, but it's actually 11/9, so it's the election day. Everything okay, Blake? Okay, hang on one second. Come here, Cook. Come here, baby. You can come out this way. Come on, Cook. You don't want to back.
Wow.
Out of all the time Good Morning America could come to our front door, they picked the time of Beyond the Horror. Okay, so I apologize. We are talking about November 9th, and that is the actual title of the episode. It was not about September the 11th. It is about November 9th. It is the election day. So the first half of the episode, the first opening, we get everybody, which is so weird. Okay, so we get Harrison and Meadow, we get Allie and Ivy, and we get Winter. We get a lot of people who live in the neighborhood that are all in the same district that are voting, which is weird because at that point of the election, Harrison and Meadow hadn't moved into the neighborhood. So it makes me wonder, did they already live in the neighborhood? And possibly, their house was foreclosed on and they just decided, because it's pretty crazy that your house gets foreclosed on. And then all of a sudden, this murder house springs up a couple of streets over. I just don't get that. It's very rare that when someone goes bankrupt and loses their house and gets foreclosed on, that they get to stay in the neighborhood. Number one, you can't even buy a house with a bankruptcy. It would have had to have been something that was recent. So I don't get this whole thing with the bankruptcy story with Harrison and Meadow, because it just doesn't make sense. Maybe the show meant it like that. I have absolutely no idea. Lewis, nobody's ignoring you, darling. We're just all here talking. No, Tiny, please go. Daddy's right out there. So yeah, the storyline with Harrison and Meadow and how they have been in the neighborhood and voting in this opening sequence, it just doesn't make sense. Whatever. Yes, Lewis, we get the thing about Winter and the Coven mask. We are going to get to that, we promise. So I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. How the fuck can Harrison and Meadow get foreclosed on in a house? And in a couple of weeks later, they're okay. Number one, okay, I've never been through a bankruptcy, but I've known plenty of people who have filed bankruptcies. You don't get to keep anything, nothing. Your car, your home, you don't get to keep your clothes even. You basically have to sell everything. And I don't understand how Harrison and Meadow went through a foreclosure and a bankruptcy, but yet he they still have the drums, all of their possessions, especially to make their home nice. I mean, guys, come on. I know you'll agree with me here. Anybody out there who knows anything about people who don't have money, you know that they shop at like Salvation Army, dollar store. I mean, anything like that for furnishings. You can tell that their stuff is cheap. Look at my furniture, for goodness sakes. I have 4 kids. My couch is totally cheap. Well, I mean, I guess it's not, but it was given to me by my mother-in-law because my kids make messes and we're not getting anything nice right now because of the fact that that's just what happens when you're young. And, when you have kids, things get destroyed very easily. When you go through a bankruptcy and a foreclosure, you basically walk out of that financial process with the hair on your head if they let you keep it. And that's it. You don't get to keep anything. You get to keep paying on your bankruptcy if that's what depends if like it's a chapter 7 or a chapter 13. But I mean, nothing at all. So the storyline of Harrison and Meadow moving in and all that stuff, it just does not make sense. I don't understand how they can even be in the freaking same election line. I just don't get that. So when is it, baby?
So it's October 17th.
Uh-huh. Husband Supreme.
Good morning, America.
Oh, those are wristbands. Yay.
Provided us our wristbands.
Yay. VIP, very important person. Good morning, America. Woo. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you'll put those then with the plates so they don't get lost. And Valley says hi. She's my guest on the show. Let me check because Jonas sent me ask him, do you see it? If not, I can send it again because Jonas was going to join all of us on Tuesday, and then with me being sick and everything, which my bruise is still like looking really nasty and horrible. Like obviously the woman in the hospital didn't know how to take blood very well. Oh no, Jonas is trying. Jonas is trying. Let me try to send him another invite real quick, guys, because he wanted to join the stream. So let me try to add him one more time. Okay. So again, I just don't understand the whole stupid thing with Harrison and Meadow and their district and their money situation, because anybody out there who's known anybody that's filed a bankruptcy or has had a problem with a bankruptcy or even gone through a foreclosure, this just isn't, this isn't realistic. Now, I understand that this is a show and it's not going to be realistic, but I would at least anticipate them to do something to kind of like for example, if you're going to write a storyline about fixing a sink, okay, you're not going to have magical unicorns rain down from the fucking clouds to fix your sink. That shit ain't realistic. So you need to kind of show that you got to call up a plumber and have them come fix it, or maybe you have a little bit of experience, but you don't just boom, it happens, it's there, boom, magically, with no explanation whatsoever. I just don't get that. And that's the one thing that I really hate when shows do that, when they just lose all touch with reality and just make shit up in the storyline just to make their storyline make sense. Because I'm a writer and I understand that you can't do that. That's how you lose an audience. That's how you lose everything. So, yeah, absolutely. I just don't get that. So, okay. Now, after I've gone on about Harrison and Meadow, which I am working still on another video, guys. I know that Emma was murdered in episode 4, which this was a great episode to see if you guys don't like Emma Roberts. So Emma is broadcasting. We get a little bit more for Serena. Her name is Serena, and she is a white, pretty little privileged perfect little girl. And so Adina Porter is basically Beverly. She's doing all the footwork. She's doing all the reports. She's doing all the interviews. She's doing all the legwork. She's working hard to get a promotion. And Serena gives herself away sexually and gets a promotion. So I understand that. I've been Beverly many, many, many times. When you won't give your male boss what he wants, you don't go anywhere and you never get a promotion and you never get a raise and you're stuck underneath the foothills of the women who do. Now, not that there's anything wrong with that, because I say if you're a woman and you want to do something to get ahead, if you don't hurt a kid and you don't murder anybody, you're good in my book. That's just something personally I just wouldn't do. So I understand Beverly's feelings in this. It was really great to see, because in this episode, you get a sense of who these people are, aside from just the central characters of Allie and Ivy. You see that Beverly is overworked and stepped on by all of her coworkers, underappreciated, and all she wants to do is just basically be seen and appreciated for the hard work that she's putting out. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. Her character is very relatable. And when she meets Kai, guys, do not forget, if you are enjoying the stream, please give it a thumbs up, because I would be very grateful. Doing this on my own today. If you guys don't remember, Beyond the Horror Cult episode 4 did not air Tuesday night due to the fact that I had the flu and had literally just come out of being in the hospital. So yeah, now it is a makeup stream. And so we are going to talk about episode 4 today. And I also want to give a huge shout out to my patrons, because if it was not for them, you guys would not be getting any of these extra streams. Because remember, I put out 3 theory videos last weekend. I was going to do more next week once I get better. And then, of course, the live streams. And I added The Exorcist season 2 to my live streams, reviews, and reactions. So yeah, I definitely want you guys to please thank a patron for me, because it is their generosity that helps me improve the channel and add shows and be able to come and do this for you guys. So I just want to say, I'm so sorry. I'm getting dinged. Jonas is just having computer problems. Oh no, Jonas. Guys, maybe we'll have Jonas on the next week if he's having some problems. But I just want to say thank you very much to my patrons. We have Demi Farr, we have Alicia George, who is also a moderator, Dawn Ford, and these 3 patrons, all of them get their names entered twice into the Beyond the Horror Cult contest. And guys, don't forget, Beyond the Beyond the Horror Cult contest is that every single episode of Beyond the Horror, we are going to give you the name of a famous cult. You're going to write it down. You're going to direct message it to Casey. He's going to keep track of it. And if you get every single cult in chronological order, then you are entered in for a chance to win American Horror Story Roanoke. And that will be sent to you as soon as American Horror Story Season 7 is over. And Roanoke comes out actually in just a couple of days, October 3rd. Jonas Bender has already won it because he won the theory contest that I did a couple of weeks back. So I also want to say thank you so much to my patrons, Kazi, John Canoni, Ethan Furness, Debbie, Ebby Babebby, and Eddie Bannion, Anthony Wyatt, Lisa Lee, Sharon YB, Mally Larson, and Madison Luke. Please thank a patron. And even, guys, if you could consider it, $1 earns you great rewards. Every single dollar donated goes to pay for the prizes that are given to you guys and goes to upgrade the channel. And don't forget, for Beyond the Horror Cult, the contest, we're giving away an international prize, a $20 gift card for your country, or for you, that goes for your country. And then there's going to be a US winner that will actually win a physical copy of American Horror Story Roanoke. And if you won in previous seasons and you would like to enter in this contest, you are very eligible. So it does not matter Everybody is eligible this year to earn the prize. And I'm not sure what sort of cult they were going to put on for today. So I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm going to have to make one up. So, okay, so we got how everybody voted this year. And it was, I mean, this episode, we got so much back information, which the review was probably going to be a little long. Just be prepared for that. I'll have that up next week. Every day, I'm going to make sure a new review is up for an episode or a show. So they will be up. I'm going to be busy this next week making videos.
Hey.
Who do we have with us right now? Oh, we have Jonas. Jonas, welcome. It's so awesome to have you.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Where are you right now?
I'm at the hotel. Look.
Oh my God, you're streaming in the hallway. That's dedication.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That looks like a hotel right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you still in Paris?
Yeah, but I'm flying to London next week.
My best friend Britt is in London right now, and I miss her so much. I was going to see her this weekend, but she sent me a text letting me know she's going to London, and that's awesome. I thought that was so amazing that she could go and do that with her husband. So
that's so cool.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about episode 4. What was your favorite part this episode?
I actually don't know. No, I know. I liked Emma because, I met her twice. So that's like pretty sick. Like and everyone is like hating on her, but she's not that. I promise. Like she's not a bitchy person.
And everybody makes mistakes. I mean, sure, I've never hit anybody. Well, I mean, I've never hit my husband, but she's only done it once as far as I know. And, like I said, everybody makes mistakes and deserves a second chance. So I always loved her on Scream Queens and American Horror Story. I just thought she was always so awesome. She's a pretty great actress.
Yes, I know. And I thought she would be like more than one episode.
I was hoping she was. And I was really hoping that she was going to be the diamond dress clown with the pink ball gag.
Yes.
I really thought that was going to be her.
Yeah, that's but it's like irony that exact clown killed her, like first stabbed that girl. Like I guess it's metal. I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody thinks that's Meadow, but see, I don't, because when you look at Leslie, I mean, obviously I could be wrong, but when you look at Leslie Grossman, her neck and her shoulder shape, it's a little bigger than what Diamond Dress Girl is. Diamond Dress Girl with the ball gag has a more physically built frame, and it just doesn't look like Meadow. So, I mean, unless, like what we're, I don't know, unless what we're seeing isn't real, but to me, it just didn't look like the physical frame of the Diamond ball gag girl matched Meadow.
Yep, definitely.
And I swear, Meadow wore the shirt that Pentagram clown wore. The Pentagram demon. People have shown Adina Porter wearing that shirt in promo pictures, but Meadow wore the shirt. I swear she wore the shirt last episode. Anyway, so I'm going through past episodes to see if I'm right, but I really do think that Meadow is the Pentagram little hand monster.
Yes, exactly. Because I mean that everyone says it's the reporter. I forgot her name.
Beverly.
Yeah, Beverly. Oh my God, and that Beverly Hope video.
I know her name.
That was hilarious.
She's gonna give hope. But I mean, this was such a great episode. I love the backstory stuff. I mean, even like with The Walking Dead, when people hated the Morgan episode and, where we get backstory, and those are my favorites. You get so much information, and it's just a treasure trove.
Yeah, and it's one of those VHS episodes when the main characters are like left out. I mean, like Allie and Ivy was like not on the like whole episode. and they centered on Kai and the cult. I don't know.
Well, in Harrison, we got to learn so much about Harrison. My heart broke for that poor guy. I mean, he had been treated like crap by everybody, and he was just generally a really nice guy.
Yes, exactly. And it's like, I mean, first of all, like, I don't even have like any cult vibes. Like, all I'm getting is like major purge vibes
Yeah.
of the season, and it looks like everything is so slow. And we got those, remember we got those like teasers when there's like 100 clowns dressed the same at the big black room, and they're like worshiping something, like, and that's like, literally not like this season at all. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm not sure where this is going.
I know, right? And I mean, and they don't have but a couple more episodes to, which is really sad, but they only have, 6 or 7 more episodes to go. In episode 4, we got a lot of information. Things are really starting to pick up. But if they don't really pick it up in episode 5 to really catch things up, I'm kind of wondering where all this is going.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for like a huge twist.
Yeah.
I'm praying for that.
Yeah, some kind of an awesome twist, and it's got to come out from nowhere. Sort of like, spoiler, sorry guys, if you haven't seen The Exorcist season 1, but if you haven't, turn away now for a moment. But in the episode 6 twist, where they revealed that Gina Davis was actually little Reagan, just all grown up, and she had changed her name and moved on and stuff like that. When they revealed that gave me goosebumps. That was a freaking fantabuloso twist.
Exactly. I don't think like this season is like, I think it's like, it's probably going to like change in the finale or something. Like, I don't know, like they did a huge twist in Roanoke at the episode 6, right?
Right.
Like, it's a show within a show. But I'm thinking like this season might be like at the finale, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I hope that my theory is right, that like everyone dies except Kai and Allie, and then like madly fall in love, but like it's like tortured love, like, and like tragically sad ending, like everyone dies but they stay together, and like, you know what I mean? Remember we talked about on the premiere?
Yeah. No, that would be awesome. See, now that's something better, because I see it right now going as that it's all, leading up, that they're all going to be in a cult. They're all going to be, it's like a Rosemary Baby thing against Allie. Yeah. And Ozzy's maybe supposed to be groomed to be their new leader. Because one of my commenters who watched the theory video commented about how the child shall lead them. I guess it is a Bible quote, but that was probably one of the best freaking quotes that I have seen, because that's so true. I think that that's probably one of the best ways that they can take this season. But it's just so predictable. It's so elementary. And I don't want them to do that. I want them to do something a little bit more complex.
Yes, exactly. It's like, I think it's a good season. Like every episode is better than the other one. But I'm not sure where this is going. Like, I'm suspicious.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very suspicious about things that are going on right now, especially about how people are perceived, and about how, like, our opinions of them. Like, because if you saw Harrison in the first few episodes, he did kind of seem like a jerk, kind of a prick to Allie. But then you kind of see him in episode 4, and you see that he was just this guy that didn't have a backbone. And it wasn't until he met Kai that, things really turned around for the better for him, which, wow, like Kai in the sauna, stuff like that. American Horror Story definitely took this season to.
By the way, it's like every episode is so funny to me. Like, first episode was anal horror story. Next episode was finger me horror story. Next episode was, this episode was jerk off horror story.
Seriously, oh my god, it was. Oh my god, it was everywhere. The mention of sperm and and masturbation and all that stuff. It was like in every scene. What's clean up in aisle 4?
Episode 3 was Smack That Bitch Horror Story.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh man, you know, I used to work at a video store that had a pornography room in the back, and there was a door that separated, you know, between like the regular videos and the porn videos. And I remember having terminology like that because I didn't want to go back there, you know, because my office, I was the manager at the time. My office was back there. I never wanted to go back there when people were browsing the boring section, but there were many times where I would go back there and I would be like, "Oh my god, what is that dripping from the movies? Oh my god." Me and Harrison, like, I feel for him because, yeah, he and I could be brother and sister. Seriously, like so much shit that's happened to him.
Oh, and by the way, remember when Ryan Murphy posted a pic on his Insta, like smashing a watermelon for sound effects or something?
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder, is that already like done or is it coming up on next episodes?
I don't know. I think that's just what they used. Well, you know what? I don't know if that's what they used when they killed Serena. I don't think so. And I don't think anybody else has been killed like in a brutal way where it would need to have that sound effect. So I bet you that's still been coming up.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, Jay, when I say that I feel for Harrison, it just means that I too was that person who had to go clean up on fucking aisle 4. So yeah. That's, you know, we've all, I think, you know, if you're over the age of 30, more than likely you've been there. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know what was up with that scene, but it seems like I guess Kai was trying to maybe push the mentality into Harrison that maybe he could trust him or that he would show him the way to be as open as him. I'm not sure.
And that epic scene when Meadow is like, just when I thought my life couldn't get any worse.
Oh my
like,
god.
oh, fuck, again, I'm fucked up. Okay, bye. Like that.
Seriously, that was crazy that that Harrison killed his boss by, you know, choking him out with the
oh yeah, and she's like, and Meadow was like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, oh, that's my boss.
Yeah. You know, almost. I mean, poor Meadow walks into that hotel room, that little hotel room, and her husband is dismembering a body with Kai kind of instructing him how to do it. I mean, that's badass. That was a badass scene, but you got to feel for Meadow walking in for something like that.
That's gross.
Yes. All I know is that if I ever walk into my bedroom and Blake is in the process of dismembering someone in the bathtub, I just would have told him, you're an idiot. There's no need to dismember anybody ever. I mean, don't you know anything about how to get rid of a body? Have I told you nothing?
You lost your life.
Oh, and Lewis says Meadow begging people for weed, like she's offering her body for it. Dude, I have never heard of one person in my entire life, and I come from a very small town where drugs were rampant, but I've never heard of anybody in my entire life offering their body for weed, ever. It's like Half-Baked when Bob Saget stood up and, you know, he was pissed because Dave Chappelle was talking about how he was addicted to weed, and Bob Saget's like, what? You're here because you're addicted to weed? No. You know, if you ever, yeah. Absolutely. That was just insane. I don't know why they did that this episode, but I mean, for her to do something like that, I mean, I guess that shows that her desperation, you know, to have some sort of pharmaceuticals kind of altering her mind chemistry, maybe that what it was supposed to exemplify.
Yeah.
But BRT seemed to think that Meadow just wanted the sex more than the weed. So yeah, probably. It was just probably something just to be added as a bonus for her, that poor girl.
I thought that Emma's killing scene was like it was sad, but it was cool. Like I'm not saying that I don't like her, but it was cool. Like it was filmed cool.
Yeah.
Original. I mean, yeah, kinda. I don't know. Like, oh, Miss, are you excited for tomorrow's entertainment? And she, ooh, stab, stab.
Absolutely. I mean, it came out of nowhere on live TV. I think that's also what Ryan was trying to demonstrate, because there have been many times where reporters have been shot or they've killed themselves on live TV. And it's also, too, that the news is, you know, obviously broadcasting all these violent crimes. And so maybe I guess that's what their example is of how we're getting desensitized, you know, to murder, that it can just literally happen on live TV.
Yeah.
And people can, you know, they didn't cut away, nothing happened, they just showed it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we're kind of getting back to the time where, like, when they did executions back in the medieval times, that was all public. Now it seems like we're kind of getting back into that. We're getting desensitized again to murder and execution. And it's, yeah, I mean, it's something that's like a new standard for America.
Yeah, and creepy. Creepy as hell.
It is creepy as hell. Absolutely. So, but I mean, yeah, we just got so much great information on Beverly, Harrison, Meadow, their lives, and how one thing about that was very poignant this episode, and that was Kai. It was, you got so much back information on him, where he went to college, what he majored in, what his life was like. I mean, we just got so much information on this kid that it was, I mean, it was just a treasure trove, basically, this episode was. And I can't wait to go back and watch it again to see that. So, yeah, and catch that information.
Milk says, I'm tired. I'm going to go by, wait, Kai is 30.
Oh, yeah, Kai says he's 30. Evan might be a little under 30. But he might be like 28, 29, something like that. I don't know if he's actually 30, but Kai, the character, is 30. Absolutely. And I did. Debbie says, Mary, did y'all notice when Kai said he was a freak when he was a kid? Absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of makes you wonder what kind of freakish, what made him a freak, you know? So, but then one thing is that we got this episode is that we got the fact that Winter and Ivy knew each other before she came to work at the Mayfield house to take care of Ozzy.
Yeah.
And that was badass. I knew they knew each other somehow. Either it was Ivy or Winter and Ivy.
And like the way Winter protected Ivy, that was weird. Like, why? I mean, I know like she doesn't support Trump, but like I don't like it's I don't know. She's like protective over a total stranger.
Well, I mean, some women are, you know, I know that if I'm out and if I, you know, see a woman harassed or upset, I'm going to help them out. And I think that's what a lot of women now in society do. We've kind of moved past the long defined term of feminism, and that it's emerged into something new to where women actually help each other. So to me, when that scene played out, I understand why you would feel that is weird. But I honestly think, I mean, that's what I would have done. I mean, maybe obviously not found Chaz Bono and chained him up into my basement and cut his, you know, things like that. But yeah, obviously not that. But I would have stood up for a woman who had been.
I mean, like about Chaz, I don't get it why you have to cut your hand, like arm, to go for a vote. Like, who fucking does that? Are you fucking stupid? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't get it.
I know. I mean, and don't people know that even if the handcuffs are on tight, all you have to do is just crack your own thumb. You can still get out of those cuffs, people. You don't have to cut shit off. Don't cut off your appendages ever if that ever happens to you.
Exactly. I don't get life. I don't get this shit.
I'm sorry, my husband Supreme is staring at me, and it distracts me when he does that. Because he's just so handsome. It's hard to focus. So yeah, I mean, seriously, he was just gonna miss voting for Trump. I mean, the fact that and Kai could have probably let him out. You know, why did Kai want him to cut through his own arm just to go
because
vote for Trump?
Kai is a fucking sociopath.
Seriously, something.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think that everyone loves Kai, but I just don't like him because he's crazy and he's doing so bad things. And like, I hope he dies.
Dude, I think Kai's
I'm sorry, but I
character
hope
is
he dies.
brilliant. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. He's very dangerous. I get what you're saying about how you don't like him, but I think that the way that they're portraying his character is brilliant. The writers totally could have went another way to express how Kai motivates people, and how he gets them to do things on their own volition. And all he has to do is just basically talk to them. They're the ones who actually go and do it. Kai never told Harrison to murder his boss. He told Harrison to do something about it. Harrison chose to go out there and kill his boss. I
just remember that I had one theory just because what if actually all of these clowns and Kai aren't in the cult and this is not even a cult? Like, what if there's something else? This is maybe just
some psycho clowns going around killing people.
Yeah. And this is not actually the cult. Like, the cult is coming. Because, I mean,
I wondered if they're connected. Yeah, if maybe if they're two separate storylines, not meant to interconnect.
Yeah.
Because in some way, remember how in Hotel when Alex infected the little boy that had the mumps, and his mother didn't vaccinate him, so she infected him with her blood so he would live. And then his storyline took a separate go when he did that to all of the kids in the school. So, I mean, maybe, and just like with the gas, like the green gas that they're spraying in Allie and Ivy's neighborhood, maybe that is a separate storyline. Maybe it has nothing to do as well with Kai and the clowns.
Plus, like, the teasers for this season was like all the clowns were in the same outfit, not in different. So maybe that's the real cult. I don't know.
Well, somebody's definitely murdering their neighbors for some reason. We know that the clowns are doing that. But, I mean, I don't understand. If they murdered Serena right on live TV, like in episode 4 portrayed, as far as we know, nothing was done about it. The cameraman just kept filming. I mean, what was the deal with that? I mean, even the news station, they didn't cut away. It didn't seem like there is a police pursuit for the murder. I just don't understand. It seemed like they just dropped that storyline right after Serena was killed.
Yeah, and everyone predicted that those three who killed Serena, is Kai, Meadow, and Harrison. But and then when Beverly, she came to the basement when they were hanging, and she was like, "Why did you kill her?" And he was like, Kai admitted, right? But what if he lied? What if those clowns aren't they? So.
Well, did you notice too how what was it, Harrison and Kai? It was Harrison and Beverly. They met inside the butchery on Main in the episode. Did you notice that? I guess he took her out for like a cup of coffee, or when he caught her slashing Serena's tires, he asked her to go out for a cup of coffee, and she went with him. And they met. They went to the butchery.
Oh yeah, wait. That was butchery?
That was the butchery on Main, because they did a wide angle shot back, and it
oh my god,
absolutely showed them. So yeah.
Oh shit.
So Kai is definitely connected. He knows that place. And like I said, there's just got to be a connection with him and Ivy. And I bet you're probably right, Jonas. I bet you when Winter stood up and protected Ivy when she got grabbed by the JJ, by Chaz Bono, I bet you she was standing up for her sister.
I'm just saying, I'm this season getting so many questions and like so many stories that I don't even know what's real, what's true, what is like, what is the cult. Like I don't get it. Like it's like, I mean, maybe we're just like too early to talk about this. But
We're never too early to talk about it.
but I feel like after the season ends, like I hope everyone will be like, oh yeah, right. Like we like everything comes to light.
Scotty Lee says many characters are struggling with two personalities, a Nazi experiment to create a honeycomb of personalities separate from one another, which is a real thing. That's a pretty good analyzation of that, Scotty Lee. I like that. And Scotty Lee says he also wouldn't be surprised if Ivy's true last name was Polk. Oh, that would definitely be a twist there. That's a pretty good one.
But wait, so Kai and Winter are brother and sister.
It's basically, yeah, implied. They live in the same house and they have the same last name. The show has never came out ever and said, yes, they're brother and sister. And the characters have never come out and called each other a brother or sister or acknowledged it. So it's still implication that they're brother and sister.
So it's not confirmed, but it's not denied. Basically.
Right. It's neither confirmed nor denied. Right.
Yeah.
Guys, let me just say real quick, since we still have a little bit more time left on Beyond the Horror, I just wanted to say real quick, I guess what we'll do is next week we will just double the cult names on Tuesday when we have everybody here. We'll just double the cult titles for you because I don't know what Casey had planned, so I don't know what to give you for the contest title. So just remember then that this episode, there's going to be no contest titles. Next episode, episode 5, we're going to give you 2 to make up for this one. And I just want to say very quickly, guys, please don't forget, it is because of my patrons that I am able to add these live streams, pay for the prizes, and give those to you and all that stuff. So please, thank you so much to Demi Farr, Alicia George, Dawn Ford, Kazi, John Canoni, Ethan Furness, Debbie, Ebby Babebby, Eddie Danian, Anthony Wyatt, Lisa Lee, Sharon Wybe, Nally Larson, and Madison Luke. Even $1 earns you tremendous rewards. So the link to my Patreon, which is just patreon.com/MaryGirl Moody. If you go there and you donate, like I said, you get early exclusive views to videos and chats and streams and all that stuff, special patron-only streams, things like that. So you get a lot more rewards with the Patreon with just $1 than you do with anything with YouTube. So this is just the best way to keep my channel going. So thank you so much to everybody that already has donated. And if you would not mind supporting my channel and going to donate, it would be very appreciated. And like I said, it goes to pay for the prizes and to improve the channel, which there is a digital camera that I have my eye on that plugs into my laptop that I'm hoping I will be able to get soon. So hopefully my internet is the best, and then next thing my camera will be the best. So yeah.
And don't forget to click that thumbs up.
Yes, please. If you're loving the stream, please click the thumbs up.
Oh, and by the way,
subscribe and notifications, stuff like that.
Look how I don't know if I can see it, but it's so creepy there. Like
it is. I bet it's so quiet too because nobody's in the hallways.
Yeah, wait, like it's so quiet because it's like night. Like I don't wait. Maybe I can like go.
I swear to God, Jonas, if there is a silver glove that ever like comes out from behind you,
no, wait, like staff, please. Holy shit, that's like so scary. Like it's, I don't know. It's not scary, but it is for me. Like it's all red.
That is, I love the carpeting too. That is so awesome.
I hope I'm not going to die.
He's in the hotel, guys. Jonas is broadcasting from the hotel tonight. Oh, and guys, I apologize. Remember, don't forget, this is also Jonas. Jonas won the theory contest, and he streams with us a couple of times since he won the contest. And he also wins a copy of Roanoke on DVD. How awesome is that? So,
but I'm only coming back to late in February, so that's. I mean, maybe we can like a gift card.
whatever you want.
Maybe then I can like order at the time where I would be, like in which city,
Okay.
because I'm traveling big time, like I don't know how many countries I would visit, but I am.
Jonas is a filmmaker, guys. Absolutely. I keep a link to his channel. They're in my theory videos because Jonas created me a new opening for my videos. So a link to his channel is in there, and I will add it to the description in here. You guys should go check out Jonas's channel and his Instagram. He's got some amazing stuff on there, and I'm talking like amazing. You got to go check him out. One day he's going to be too big. You know, he's going to be too famous, and he's never going to want to talk to us ever again.
No,
be one of the people who check him out now.
but I'm getting on some LA like big agencies and stuff on acting, and if American Horror Story is going to do 2 seasons more, like if I like my dream is to be on American Horror Story. I know it sounds crazy, but
It's awesome.
But because I live in LA, and you know, I like saw the cast so many times, and like if Ryan Murphy like notices me or something, like if ever like end up on American Horror Story, I promise I will like I don't know. I will introduce you, Ryan Murphy, Mary, like to like.
I'll be his writing bitch. That's all I want to do. I just want to be his writing bitch. If he'll have me with that, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I hope so. And it would be like cool to give like a shout out for everyone, but I mean.
Right, we gotta start a petition, guys, to get Jonas as an actor on American Horror Story. Usually, I guess they do casting calls. So maybe when you're back, they'll probably start doing casting calls for season 8.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be sick.
Yeah, it would, because they're obviously gonna have to start. Well, as far as I know, they wrapped up season 7 already. They finished it, so they're gonna they take a break and then they work on season 8.
Yeah, they start on casting and writing and stuff. So I hope there's a hope for me. I mean,
That would be badass.
that would be insane.
Okay, guys, so if you have any questions in regards to episode 4, I know we really didn't get a chance to go through everything. There was just so much information this episode. I am definitely going through this episode like 3 times, watching it so many different times to make sure that I caught everything. So, yeah, if you have any questions, just put them in there so we can help you. Maybe it's something we don't know the answer to either, so we'll all find out. And guys, if you want to see the theory videos, all that stuff is in my channel. Don't forget to go check out Jonas. And also I wanted to remind you guys, Scary Story Night is back for October. So every Friday night, we're going to be doing Scary Story Night. And I will also give you guys a way this coming Friday on how to join the Scary Story Night. The Exorcist live streams are every Friday. American Horror Story live streams are Tuesday. And then, of course, Beyond the Horror. Weekly Wednesday live streams are now going to be back. So, yeah, I mean, check out my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like. I'm really trying to come out with so much more content.
Major hotel vibes.
Oh my God. Absolutely. Wow.
That is like, I mean, it's not scary, but it's scary when you go through dark lobbies.
It's scary when you put your mind to it to kind of think of what could be hiding in the hallway with you, Jonas.
I'm not sure.
Hopefully, though, it's Lady Gaga and not an actual countess.
But if an actual countess would be like, yeah, I would. Oh my God, let's check this out.
Oh my God.
Let's do a video.
Jonas, the thing is that you're young and you're hot like Tristan. Be careful, okay? Because if you do get on the elevator and you end up somewhere that you're not sure of, don't trust the ghosts, okay? I'm just trying to trick you into staying there. Don't do it. Just call us. We'll help you out, okay?
Okay.
I don't really
I
know
hope-
what we could do. We could just probably tell you not to go towards the countess. Maybe.
But I would probably like become one of her minions or like kids that like it like donates blood to her.
No, that's for a job for someone like me. She would make me her blood bitch, and she would make you her actual, like, the other half of her, the person, you know, that she wants to spend her life with. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'd probably like wash her shoes or something.
Clean out the linings of her Prada and Michael Kors purses and things like that. Or she'd marry us for our money and then kill us afterwards. But I don't have any money, so it'd be all on you, Jonas.
I mean, I could like quickly give my money to you, so we could like, yeah, we have some money.
Right.
No, I mean, like if you were at the hotel without no money, and I was like with my money,
Yeah.
so like I would give it to you.
No, I appreciate. We'd have to start like a GoFundMe immediately. The Countess holding me hostage in the Cortez. Send money now, or she'll eat me.
I can give you like a little tour, maybe, if you want to do.
Yeah, show us. We have a few more minutes left of the stream. We need something cool to look at.
So basically, it's like this hallway. It's not creepy, but I will show you some creepy stuff.
Yeah, it's like midnight for you, isn't it, Jonas?
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So that's the creepy part. Okay.
Oh wow.
It's like huge. Like wait. Oh no. Wait. This is something like there's a huge black. I'm literally right now in a black hallway. I don't see anything. Wait. Oh shit. Okay.
No, don't do that, Jonas. Your screen froze. Okay, your screen froze. If you say oh shit, your screen freezes. I don't know what to do.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wait. The green stuff is on me. No, I'm not kidding.
Oh my god, it's so lime. Yeah, I'm wearing my green shirt just for the. Oh wow, that's so cool.
It's the exit, but holy shit, you have no idea how creepy it looks like when you go into the dark.
It's like you're in episode 4.
Yes. Wait, which season?
Oh, of American Horror Story Cult. There was like a whole bunch of lime green, or maybe that was episode 3. It was either episode 3 or 4. There was a whole bunch of lime green tones in the episode.
It looks like I have a feeling like it literally someone stands holy shit behind me. Okay.
Countess, are you there? We're here.
But it's so but it's so late that everyone's sleeping. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I know, right? You're obviously the weirdo for them.
Okay, so now we're back on the.
Okay, guys, we are about to wrap up the stream. So if you would like a shout out, please make sure you put it into the comments. And don't forget, if you are enjoying the stream right now, just please thumb it up. Everything that is done positively for the channel helps improve it. So thank you all so much for that. Jonas, are you okay?
You're welcome.
Okay.
Na, what's the song like? Na na na, you're welcome, or something. I forgot. Like, it's like there's the lyrics are like there's no much to say except you're welcome, something like that. What's the song?
I don't know. I can't even remember it off the top of my head. I've been listening to like, I'm listening to a bunch of Stone Temple Pilots today. I don't understand it. That's the mood I've been in while I've been working on my book. I got a new one coming out at the end of October, so I'm going through it, just making sure it's complete, which it's not. And So I've been writing and I'm doing a lot of Stone Temple Pilots. And yeah, I just can't think of anything else.
Oh, by the way, I have a question for you, Mary. Like, if you got the opportunity to be an AHS writer, but just for one episode, what it would be, and what about, and what if you can choose like casting actors?
I would want to write the finale. I don't want to write the first episode. I would want to write the finale if I could write one episode or a twist episode. And I wouldn't want to have anything to do though with casting because I just don't think that that's something that I would know very much about. And I would want to leave that to people who would know what they're doing because this season they really know what they're doing when they've casted the new people like Leslie and Billy. I'm just enjoying the new people that we're having on the show. So I definitely wouldn't want to work with casting, but I would love to write for Evan and Sarah. I would love to write them a great finale together. As far as what it would be, you know, it doesn't matter what the theme is. If they pick it, that's cool. As long as they let me write and put my name on the credits and then poke me in the eye afterwards, and then I'll be totally happy.
That would be insane.
Thank you. BRT put a link to Jonas's channel, guys, right here in the comments. Please, guys, don't forget to go over there and check Jonas out. He's got some amazing stuff on his channel. Yes, I am doing a Halloween stream. I'm going to do 2. There's going to be one in the morning to release my new book, and then the second one at night is going to be after I take my kids trick-or-treating, and then we'll do a scary one. So let's see. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to LLL. Love you too. Thank you so much to BRT for moderating. We love you so much, BRT. Shout out to Thomas Perry. Shout out to Zang Tang. I love that name. To Brogan Rushton. Oh, what the heck? Here, hang on, let me just look at the participants. That'll tell me. Okay. And Lewis, Scotty, Thomas, Jamario. It's just moving. I think a lot. I don't get everything from Google Hangouts. So if I missed anybody, let me know in the comments. But Scotty Lee is saying that American Horror Story is about the Illuminati. I have no idea. It hasn't been showing it yet. It seems like it's leading to that, but I don't know.
I mean, I'm kind of suspicious. Like, there are little clues, but I don't think so. Like, I'm not. I mean, it's obviously like a horror story.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Like, they're going like Illuminati.
Yeah. Lexus, love you too. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Jonas for being here. It's midnight for him, and he's awesome. Thank you so much, Jonas. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
So American Horror Story is confirmed that the 9 season will be the last one.
They haven't confirmed that it's the last one, but they're definitely doing season 8 and season 9. They have signed with Ryan to do 2 more seasons.
Oh dear God, thank you.
And my opinion is that it would be best to finish it then, because I think it's better to end a show with the fans wanting more rather than booing them off, rather than your fans booing you off the stage. Yeah. So I think 9 seasons would be amazing.
But like, I think like the last season, like series finale, like full series finale, I hope that everyone like connects all the seasons or like goes full circle.
That would be cool if all 9 seasons could literally be connected.
Yes.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget we'll be back on Tuesday. And you were all amazing and dedicated. We just really appreciate you watching Beyond the Heart episode 4. And thank you again so much, Jonas, for being here.
Thanks for having me so much.
Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.